Hi, I'm Anthony Cilio. I am a senior here at St. Bonaventure. I am doing my video presentation on my third paper. In this presentation, I will explore the gun control debate in America. Gun control. It's a hot topic in today's society that has had a role in dividing the nation from a political standpoint as well as a moral standpoint. Tons of people, including myself, believe that there needs to be more done in regard to this issue, while others believe that everything is fine the way it is and even want more guns. Let's take a quick look at gun violence statistics in the United States. As of today, 100 Americans are killed with guns every day. The average amount of gun deaths in the United States is around 36,383. The U.S. gun homicide rate is 25 times higher than that of other high-income countries such as China, Canada, Italy, and Sweden. An even more stunning statistic is that firearms are the second leading cause of death for American children and teens, trailing very closely behind motor vehicles. Sadly, 58% of American adults have experienced gun violence in their lifetime, whether it was themselves or someone they care about. These startling statistics alone should call for some action. In Professor Donahue III's analysis, How U.S. Gun Control Compares to the Rest of the World, he analyzes the different gun laws associated with other countries, then compares them to that of the United States. Donahue lays out gun regulations in other countries such as Germany, Finland, France, United Kingdom, and Japan. He compares how the rates of mass shootings as well as gun homicides and suicides are substantially higher than in those countries he analyzes. He explains that one may speculate that stricter laws play a role in reducing the number of deadly shootings within a country. He then explains how each of the countries he analyzes has made an impact of the regulation of guns. For example, in Italy, to secure a gun permit, one must establish a genuine reason to possess a firearm and pass a background check considering both criminal and mental health records. Donahue then goes into detail about how Australia hasn't had a mass shooting since the 1996 Port Arthur massacre, which 35 people were killed using semi-automatic weapons. Immediately after the massacre, Australia implemented tough new gun laws that banned an array of weapons such as the Glock semi-automatic handgun, which also happened to be used in the Charleston shootings. Australia saw a substantial downfall in both homicides and suicides. In addition, the new legislation did not allow self-defense as a legitimate reason to purchase a firearm. Donahue also states that although there may be strict gun regulations, that does not mean it can assure the dangers of mass shootings or killings can be completely eliminated. For example, Norway has much stricter gun regulations than the United States, but in 2011, Anders Breivik opened fire on a youth camp. Breivik had a clean criminal record as well as a hunting license which allowed him to possess semi-automatic rifles. Margaret Talbot's The Gun Control Debate After Parkland, she focuses on the devastating Parkland shooting. Talbot explores how she believes the Parkland shooting last February has felt different and has added a new perspective to the gun control debate. She believes this is because the victims were all teenaged and the teenage survivors of the shooting have banded together to demand real change. She backs up her point by giving the example of Dick's Sporting Goods. The nationwide sporting goods chain, Dick's, announced that it would no longer carry assault-style rifles or high-capacity magazines and would not sell guns to people under the age of 21, regardless of local laws. The company's CEO, Edward Sack, told The Times, "We love these kids and their rallying cry, enough is enough. It got to us." Now, there is the other side of the debate adding more guns into the picture, or otherwise known as good guys with guns. Amber Phillips demonstrated why this tactic would not work. The United States already has the highest gun ownership rate in the world. Approximately 88.8 guns are owned per 100 people. In addition to this staggeringly high statistic, the U.S. also has the highest firearm homicide in developed nations, approximately 3.21 per 100,000 people. This proves that the point that adding more guns into the picture will not help solve the problem. Let's go over those statistics previously stated again. As of today, 100 Americans are killed with guns every day. The average amount of gun deaths in the United States is around 36,383. The U.S. gun homicide rate is 25 times higher than that of other high-income countries such as China, Canada, Italy, and Sweden. An even more stunning statistic is that firearms are the second leading cause of death for American children and teens, trailing very closely behind motor vehicles. Sadly, 58% of American adults have experienced gun violence in their lifetime, whether it was themselves or someone they care about. These startling statistics alone should call for some action. There clearly needs to be something done when it comes to the issue of gun control in the United States, and preferably sooner rather than later.